Day 25 of hiking the Appalachian Trail in 100 days. Just passed 5 miles this morning and made it to the shelter that I was supposed to be at last night. If I didn't have such a late start a few days ago in Hanover. So gonna go the rest of the way and make up that tonight. So just over 23 miles left for the day. Bit of a climb here up. I'm gonna get a little bit over or around 3,500 feet. It'll be flat for a little bit, and then I'll go the rest of the way, or most of the rest of the way, up Mount Killington. Like I said, the AT doesn't go all the way to the top, but it goes to just about 4,000 feet, I think, which is probably one of the highest points in Vermont on the AT. I think there's maybe some mountain at a similar height later on in Vermont, but for the most part, I've been between 1,000 and 2,500 feet here in Vermont. But going well today. Tiny bit of drizzling this morning, but nothing too bad. I have the pack cover on, but don't have my rain jacket on because I would be overheating for sure. So I officially just crossed the 500 mile mark on the Appalachian Trail. It is day 25, so technically that is a little bit behind schedule, but like I've said, I hope to make that up. I'll be about 36 miles behind by the end of the day today. So in a perfect world, I think I just do like 3-ish extra miles for like 2 weeks and make that up. But it's not that easy because of campsites and water sources and stuff like that, so, and resupplies. So we'll likely have to make it up in more like 5 or 7 mile chunks at a time in a day, but that's the plan. Just after noon here, and I stopped at a little farm stand that was less than a half mile from the trail for my typical midday break. They have some snacks and food and charging and water refills, stuff like that. So I got a little meat stick and a fuel canister for my stove, and ate that, and then ate my typical snack, refilled my water, stuff like that. So headed back to the trail now. I think I have around 12 miles left for the day, so shouldn't be too bad. In the tent for the night, and today was a good day. About an hour after I had my little break at the farm stand, I came to another road, and there was a lady in a van with some trail magic, and I didn't think until afterwards you're not supposed to take candy and snacks from strangers in white vans, but she was pretty nice, and she said she was from Washington State, but she's out here supporting her son and husband who are doing some miles on the AT, so while they're hiking, she's sitting on the road handing out trail magic and snacks and stuff. So that was super nice. I had some like chips and fruit snacks and granola bar and stuff like that. So, and I heard of another SOBO that she just saw today named Dusty. And I'm thinking maybe he stayed at the shelter before the one I got to. It's like 5 miles away, because I think she said he was just there like an hour or two before me, and he wasn't at the shelter that I was at tonight. So I got to the shelter around 5:30. There was another lady here from Canada, and then a little bit after I got there, 2 other ladies came. The first lady was just doing the long trail, which I think is like 275 miles of trail in Vermont that ends at the Canadian border. And then the other ladies were just doing like a week-long kind of vacation trip. It did rain a fair bit this afternoon. It wasn't super hard ever, and I never put my rain jacket on, but I did have my pack cover on, and that seems to be working pretty well. But it did stop for a while right after I got to the shelter, and it's kind of picking up, drizzling again. I think it's supposed to rain some throughout the night, but hopefully it stops or slows down in the morning. We'll see. 28.7 miles today. I think it was a little bit more difficult than yesterday just because the terrain was just a tad more difficult, and I went over kind of a big mountain. But aside from that, really not super hard. And tomorrow should be a little bit of an easier day. And I ended the day at mile 514.7, so crossed the 500 mile mark today, which was exciting.